And this woman starts, right? And she doesn't speak the best English, so she flips me over, and she's trying to ask me if I want a happy ending, which I'd never done before. But she's talking in emojis, so she's like, do you want happy ending? And I was like, how much? And she says, $50. I was like, do I pay now or later? She's like, you pay later. I was like, okay, let's go. You know, first time for everything. So she starts. And it was terrible. She had no idea what she's doing. I was like, oh, you're doing it all wrong. Here, give it to me. Play with my nipples. And I did it myself. And I told my friend, I was like, dude, I went to this place. He's like, you went to the wrong one. You got to go to this one. So I go to this one. And I show up. And this one was so popular, they only had 2 masseuses left. And the guy says, you can have her, which is an 85-year-old woman, or him, which was a him. So I needed someone with the, upper body strength to really get in there. She looked like she's about to pass away. So I went with him. So he starts, and he's good too. Like, it's emotional, right? Shit from my childhood's coming up. I'm crying, He's like, it's okay, let it go. Fuck that bitch. You could do better. Let it go. Thank you. And then he flips me over and he's like, you want a happy ending? I was like, man, I'm straight. But how much? He says, $50. I was like, $50? Are you good? He says, mm-hmm. I said, how do I know? He says, I have what you have, same equipment. That's a very good point, sir. So he starts. And he was good, dude. He knew his way around a dick. I was like, if I close my eyes, I'm still straight. It's fine. Close my eyes. Still straight. Don't tell my friends. Still straight. And he's just starting. And I'm getting close. And then I feel his warm breath down there. And I sit up and I see him going, ah, and I'm like, ah! And then he says, I'm sorry! And he runs away. And the old woman comes in. She's like, calm down, everything okay? I was like, I want to speak to your manager. He tried to suck my penis without my consent. She says, oh, he crazy. That's my son. He crazy. I was like, this is a fucking family business? She's like, yes, and we want you to be happy. I make you happy. Lie down. I make you happy. I'm like, you? She says, mm-hmm. And I said, all right, go ahead, Grandma. And so she rolls up her sleeve, had this old tattoo from like 1943, World War II era. Doesn't break eye contact, grabs the lube, just looks me straight in the eyes and just goes, 30 seconds. I came, pow! Cum went everywhere. I clear my fucking sinuses, right? And I'm just like, ah! And she says, please leave, good rating. And then she just walks away. 5 out of 5 stars. Crouching Tiger, hidden hand job. That place is great, man.